Well, I wanted to go to get a donut and get my Coke this morning, but apparently not gonna happen. Ugh. Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. It's Kimberly here. Well, today it is so hot. It's hot. It was 108 according to the bank, and according to my phone it said 107, so 1 degree discrepancy. And it was 108, I believe 108 yesterday by the bank, but sometimes the bank is off, so I don't really trust what the bank says, even though it's usually 1 or 2 degrees difference. But sweltering hot here in Texas, in the lower panhandle. And in my channel I complain about the weather all the time. I just gripe about it constantly. The hot weather is just not my thing. I used to be okay with it when I was younger, but the older I've gotten, it's been horrible. And I've got my air conditioner on, running my air conditioner, so hopefully y'all can hear me. There's the ice cream truck. Oh, that sounds so good. I like the Mexican popsicle that they make, and it's got chile on it, chile powder, and it's so good. I mean, you wouldn't think it would go well with ice cream, but it really does. Or not ice cream, it's a popsicle, and it's got, I think, tamarind and chile, but it's like kind of like a hot and sweet flavor. I don't know. I mean, I can't describe it. It is so good. Even on a hot day, it is one of the best tasting popsicles ever. And I generally just like chocolate, but that, oh my gosh, those are so good. And they also make one that is it's kind of like a lemony lime kind of flavor, and that's really good too, especially on a really hot day. Well, today didn't start out too well. Flat tire. Walked out. I wanted to go get me my a big cinnamon roll or something from one of the little shops we have here. And well, our bakery closes on Sunday, but there's this one guy that he makes Chinese food and donuts. What a combination. But there's the bear claws and the cinnamon rolls he makes really huge, and they're really good. I wanted to get me a Coke, but I couldn't because I had a flat tire. And I had just changed my insurance, my car insurance, because I was paying like a lot. And I have no tickets for I think at least 15 or 20 years. I might have gotten one ticket maybe in the past 20 or 25 years. And I don't even remember. Not something serious. I think it might have been a tags or a missing tail light or something like that. I mean, just very, very benign, And so I was paying like a ridiculous amount for my car insurance. It kept going up every single year or I don't know why. I mean, it just kept going up. And then my agent, or this new guy that was working there, I went to go pay it, and he goes, "Why are you paying this much?" Because, "Do you have a lot of tickets?" I was like, "No, I don't have hardly any." So he figured out or cut my insurance in half. So I was paying nearly almost almost $190, $190, full coverage, and no tickets, not a bad driver or anything like that, and should get some kind of discount, I don't know, for my age, maybe, I don't know, over 50, whatever. And so he got me a good rate, and then I got the roadside assistance, and I just paid it last week on a new policy. And it took me 2 hours to find the right number to call. I was well, it's Sunday, and I'm trying to call my agency and they're closed. I can't find, I went to the website and it had a number. I hate that whenever they advertise something and then the number doesn't connect and or it says something totally different. And I was getting so mad because I really wanted a cinnamon roll and a Coke. I was dying for a Coke. Breakfast of champions, you know. And I eventually got a hold of roadside assistance, and so I had to wait, and they told me it was going to be like 45 minutes or an hour. I was like, okay, and that's fine. And I used to change all my tires by myself, but since I got this SUV, it's a Yukon, the tires are big, and I'm not really a big person, and I can take the tires off, kind of, and I know how to change a tire, but lifting the spares underneath the back, you gotta use that little tool, lower it down, get under there, pull it off, and I can't lift it off the mount. My shoulders, I'm just not strong enough. And then trying to pick the tire up and put it on the wheel, I can't even do that now. I mean, I can do the little ones, little tires for little cars. I used to have Pontiac Vibe. I could change those tires in 10 minutes. And I got used to it because I was a pizza delivery driver at one point, and then I also did a massive paper route, and I must have changed at least 20 or 30 tires doing that, because you have to drive close to the curb, you know, to throw their papers, and you're always running over nails and everything on the, you know, on the side curb like that. So, and then it took forever for them to come. It took 4 hours, and finally I got my tire changed, but was not like a very eventful day, very boring waiting. And just somebody texted me today and said, what are your plans for today? And I said, to burst into flames. It's so freaking hot here, and there's supposed to be like a heat wave going on across the US, and generally here it is excuse me, really hot in June, July, and August are just usually at least 95 and above to 100 something degrees. And remember, I don't even live in the southern part of Texas. I live just in above the middle region, you know, kind of the lower panhandle area, and just above the central area of Texas. And it's really hot today, and I did my makeup. It's all fresh, and I had to put on the air conditioner here in the car to do it, because if not, it would be melting off like melted butter. I would look like Tammy Faye Baker. So sometimes if it's really this hot, I don't really wear a lot of makeup. It's on days like this, and especially with the job that I have, working in the back of the warehouse, it's just, it melts off you. So I don't really wear it a lot unless I'm going to do a video, or if I'm going somewhere, then I will. But that's the weather here today. It's horrible. It's just awful. And I have my Amazon t-shirt. I worked there for 1 day in my quest to find a job. The past few years, I've gone through this job hopping thing, which I hate doing that. I don't like doing that, but I tried to go work for Amazon. In this region, they were starting out at $15 an hour. I think in other parts of the country, they were starting out like $17 or $20, $21. But you know, it was a part-time job, and it wasn't really what they advertised it to be like. I only went through the orientation, really, and I just decided that night, the orientation, I was like, I don't know. I actually had a migraine the next day. I probably would have went in the next few days, but I had like a 2-3 day migraine, and they give you this this huge amount of like PTO, and you can use it immediately. So I used all of it immediately, and well, it was unpaid for me because it was my first I just went through the orientation. I didn't get paid for it, but eventually, well, it's not really PTO, I guess, if you, not paid time off. It was just time off without any kind of or not fear of losing your job or something like that. I don't know what, I can't remember what whatever they called it, but when I wasn't satisfied with that, I know it's a huge company. I felt like they could pay a lot more. The benefits, they actually don't have insurance. They have, what do you call it, catastrophic policy, something like that. Like, their deductible is $4,500. So you have to rack up $4,500 worth of bills first to even be able to use the insurance. There's no copay, there's no pharmacy copay, nothing like that until you use the $4,500 deductible. So you could work there for years and not be able to use their insurance, because if you're not racking up $4,500 to pull that deductible down, then you could be there for years. I went through a time period where I didn't go to the doctor for almost 10 years or more. I didn't have insurance for a long time, and it'd be like that, you know. Anytime that I think I might have went to the doctor a few times in like a 15-year time period, I was in really good health, and I didn't, you know, I just kind of toughed it out when I had a cold or whatever. I mean, I had a few respiratory issues that I had to go, eventually ended up going to the doctors for. I have mild asthma. But to work for a company that large and to be given a policy like that you can't use it until you rack up $4,500 worth of bills, that's outrageous. It's stupid. And it's not really insurance. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't continue that job. Just in case you are thinking about going to Amazon, they don't really have a good insurance policy. Catastrophic care. That's just exactly what it means, catastrophic. Something huge has to happen or expensive for you to even use the policy, which it's not really insurance. Not really. Okay. Well, thank you all, and y'all hope y'all are not having a melting, horribly hot day. Stay cool, and thank you. I'll see y'all later.